Hey guys, and welcome back, man. Neca again is killing at a toy fair. I just did my video on their Predator figures from Predator Badlands, and again, it's pretty much the rest of their figures that they unveiled. Again, some of these are already available for pre-order, and again, you have some brand new reveals here. So yeah, let's take a look here. Obviously, these are the Chucky figures. This is the second wave that was released. Again, I made a video on these guys a couple of weeks ago. So there's nothing new here. These are pretty cool. I think I'm gonna get some of them, but again, it's gonna be hard to tell which ones because the ones I want is mainly from Child's Play 2. So like mainly this guy here with the Jack in the Box and maybe the old Chucky. So again, uh, make sure to stay tuned on the channel for the reveals. Again, these were released as well. I mean, for pre-order, these are the Leatherface stickers from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 and 2. These are their retro cloth 8-inch scale, which are pretty cool actually, I have to say, especially the Killing Mask one, the pre-woman, and then you have the Grandma mask, which are pretty cool. And there's chopped up from the end of the part 2 here. Sorry guys, I'm losing my words here. Just the excitement level is off the charts here. Also interesting because when I saw the first movie, I thought that Chopped Up pretty much died because he was pretty much, he was hit by the truck. But for some reason in part 2 he had a metal plate, on his set. So it's just weird. But again, let's move on here because there's a lot of stuff that Neca revealed. Again, these are some figures from Beetlejuice. I believe these are from the second movie, which again is fantastic. My Hot Toys should arrive very soon from that movie. So again, make sure to stay tuned for the channel for that reveal. I'm gonna do an unboxing and a review. But again, these are pretty cool to see from the movie. And yes, this year, oof, man, these are gonna be expensive because again, this is the life-size versions of Chucky and Tiffany, obviously holding their hands there because this is Valentine's Day, which is pretty cute. Again, I had their Chucky doll or the Bride of Chucky, which was pretty cool. Again, mine had some defects, so I had to send it back. But these two are definitely, I'm doing my best to get both of these because again, this year 2026, man, there's so much stuff that's coming out. It's insane, like the amount of money I'm gonna spend this year on collectibles is gonna be a record here. So I'm gonna do my best to at least get Chucky because I have the Chucky Studios one, with the extra 2 head sculpts. But this one is looking fantastic. Again, this is from the TV series, but I like that. Obviously the eyes are gonna be movable. You have the open mouth. No accessories with these guys, which is pretty sad. Again, they could have included more weapons, maybe some extra hands. But again, these I think are like $400 or $500 each, which again, considering they are life size and articulated, that's not too bad. Again, Tiffany looks fantastic there with the makeup. I think is pretty cool, and we were gonna see more, I believe, Chucky movies in the near future. Obviously, the TV series was cancelled, which was quite unfortunate. It was cancelled after 3 seasons. But again, it is unfortunate because I like that series, so that means that maybe they turn their focus on some live action movies, so who knows. We're gonna see that in the near future. And yes, this is the Predator section, which I made a separate video on, so if you haven't seen that, make sure to check it out on the channel. Again, this is most of these are from Badlands, which obviously just came out in November. But wow, these are badass. So this is obviously Deck's father, Jor, I think his name is. They don't have a release date yet because, as you can see, it's pending licensor approval. So hopefully we're gonna see these in stores by the end of the year, or maybe even in the summer. That would be fantastic. There's a closer look on his armor. Again, fantastic figure. You have the massive cape here. I'm also gonna get the Hot Toys version of this guy, which is off the charts. But again, this very crazy nice detail from Neca. Again, the shoulder cannon right there, the mask, the extra head sculpt right there, nice ridges on the face. Damn, so excited right now, guys. And again, we're gonna see some more Art the Clown figures, obviously, because that's pretty famous at the moment. Again, this is their ultimate version of the Santa suit right there from obviously the third movie, which is cool. I believe they unveiled these last year, so hopefully they're gonna release this year. Again, you have some extra faces right there. You have this, the mask. Yeah, man, the details on this looking very sinister right there, looking on the side. Damn, this is gonna be cool. Also, Trick or Treat are gonna do a one scale version of this suit, so that's also very nice. But again, I love the boxes. I still haven't picked up some Are the clowns from Neca, because for some reason here in Canada they aren't yet available, so I think I have to go on eBay and at least buy that bloody version, which was a Walmart exclusive. I think that's one of the best ones that they've made so far, and I believe this one is also brand new here. Yeah, this is it's still a bloody version, but this one, it wasn't the Walmart exclusive. This one was released, the clean look, but this one is the blood splatter. I think this is brand new here, which again looks fantastic. That head sculpt, damn, with the syringe. Again, that smirk. We get some extra faces right there, a lot of weapons, that hammer, you know, the knife, the trumpet that uses in a movie, this, I guess, wood cleaver, whatever you want to call it, with the nails. He has blood on the face, and here there's another version next to him. So many cool figures, and yet these, I find this funny. These like the Fortnite versions of Michael Myers with the piano right there. That's awesome, man. Obviously Billy the Puppet and Leatherface. These are gonna be articulated as well, so curious to see the, you know, the scale on these. So those are pretty cool. And again, more Predator figures. Obviously this is Deck Brother, Quay, which is fantastic. Again, this one is coming with 4 head sculpts. Again, make sure to check that video out. I just released that not long ago, and I went into more detail on these, but yeah, looking fantastic. I think this one is my favorite head sculpt. I like the design on these and the armor. Yes, these massive feet right there with the leather wrappings right there. Wow, this, man, Neca just made my weekend, man. Wow. And again, this is the Conjuring universe. This is the ultimate Malthus demon from the Annabelle movie. I think we pretty much saw this guy in all 3 Annabelle movies. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember when I saw the first Annabelle movie in the cinemas, and this guy was revealed. He was on the scene when like one of the characters went, I think, into her locker, and then the lights like went out, and you kind of see this guy on top of the stairs. Wow, that scared the shit out of me. I think that the design on this one is fantastic. So it's cool to see that they're making more figures from the Conjuring universe. I had the other ones. I have the Nun, the Annabelle, and the Crooked Man, and now this one is gonna be a fantastic addition to the collection. And I like the sculpting on this one. You have the bony protrusions right there. The sculpt is fantastic, guys. Cannot wait to get this guy. I think this guy is gonna be pretty big. Maybe like in the 8-inch or 9-inch scale versions, but that's gonna be fantastic. And again, this is Q2 of 2026, so pretty soon. Yeah, definitely very cool. And again, here more Predator figure. This is Deck the Training Armor, which went up for pre-order before the holidays, I believe. And again, I made a separate video on this guy, which got quite a lot of views, which is pretty cool. So a big thank to you guys right there. And again, make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one. And again, this one, I wasn't the biggest fan of his design in the movie. I think that his father and his brother Way look a lot better, but again, I think a lot of people didn't understood that Deck is pretty much still going to grow and develop like his face and his body. That's why he was so small. So I hope again Dan Trachtenberg is gonna do more Predator movies. For now, I think if I saw the news correctly, he signed like a 3-year contract with Paramount. So hopefully after that he's gonna come back to Disney and make more Predator Badlands, you know, as sequels. This one wasn't a box office success. I believe the movie, you know, it maybe broke even, so who knows. I don't think that this movie is a failure by any means. And here again, there's another Ghostface figure. This is the Ghostface Returns, the ultimate action figure. So we're gonna have a lot of faces with this one. I believe this was from the Scary Movie look. This has like a diamond pattern, the bloody version, and I believe this one is gonna glow in the dark. Just some different accessories. I think I have quite a few of these, so I'm not sure I'm gonna get this one, unless if they're gonna do a new Ghostface from like the upcoming movie, which is set to release next week, I think, on the 26th. So that's very exciting. And again, this is another look here of Deck from Badlands. Badlands. It's from the end of the movie look, where he was fighting Thea's sister in that giant, I guess, robot thing. Again, fantastic. Very nice design on this one. Very organic. You have a lot of fur. You have some armor pieces that he was pretty much building from all the resources that he had from that planet. Again, very nice. This one I'm gonna buy for sure. And I'm a big fan of how their new boxes are for these ones. Again, I like the again, this one is gonna have 4 head sculpts, a bunch of accessories, so it's gonna be fun to have in the collection. Obviously, consider I'm a big Predator fan, and yes, these ones, wow, man. I made a video about these ones yesterday on the Friday the 13th, as they've been announced. But seeing these in person, and I was saying in that video that would have been cool if these are gonna have more head sculpts, and they do here. So as I predicted, this as that head sculpt from the end of the movie, just when he removed his hockey mask in the sewers, and he was about to have some acid on his face. So very nice. I think this actually looks better than what he did in the movie. I think the sculpt, the details are a lot better. This one is gonna have his axe. Again, this is not, I think, the final reveals here, because as you can see, it's pending license or approval. I think these are gonna have more accessories. And again, like I said in the video yesterday, these are pretty much from the Friday the 13th video game license. I think Neca made these because it's a little bit easier to have the license, because there's still some legal issues between Victor Miller and Sean S. Cunningham. Those dudes are battling hard, so whoever wins the license. But again, that's for another video. And here's obviously the Jason Goes to Hell look here, which is fantastic, man. Wow, I like the proportions. Obviously, Kane Hodder played Jason 4 times. I think he did a killer job here. And this one, again, as predicted, he does have the unmasked look, which again we haven't seen in the movie. But if you look at the behind the scenes, there's a picture of what he would look without the mask, and I like the mask a lot. I like the whole details here, that the fact that he had the hockey mask on his face for so long that it was pretty much caved inside of his face, which is pretty cool. Again, I like the whole suit, the ribs. This is gonna be fantastic, and I think once these are gonna be released by the end of the year, as you can see right there, Q4 of 2026, the only figures that are gonna remain from the franchise are gonna be Jason X. And obviously NECA could do like a Uber Jason and a regular Jason, because in the movie, he was pretty much shot, and then you had all the nanotech that went inside him, and he pretty much became Uber Jason with all of that crazy armor. So again, we're 2 figures away from completing the line, which I'm excited. I have all the other Jasons in my collection, so this one, man, I'm excited to see. Fantastic. So hopefully we're gonna see more accessories with these bad boys here, as the months will approach, because I think they are fantastic. So yeah, let's see here again, more Pennywise figures. Again, these were revealed a couple months ago. I've did some videos on these. These are from the TV series, which is pretty cool. This is like the bloody version of Pennywise. He has 2 extra head sculpts, which are very nice as well. Again, not sure if I'm gonna get this one. I may only get like the regular version. And then you have these figures, which I have seen at my local Walmart, but this is a brand new wave here. I'm not sure what they're called. It's almost like I guess, Halloween themed stuff. And this is from the Jason universe here, which again, I'm not a big fan of how the Jason universe like concept is gonna look. So who knows, but I pretty much sure that we're gonna see a brand new movie, because we haven't seen a new Jason movie since like the remake in 2009. So it's been a very long time here. So yeah, guys, as usual, let me know what you think about these figures. I would like to know in the comments below. As usual, guys, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Have a fantastic weekend, guys, and see you soon on the next video. Take care, bye bye.